Hi friends, and welcome back to the Baseball Card Illustrated channel. I'm Bronko, the PSA 11, and this is actually a video from the Madison Card Show that I attended over the weekend, and I bought a whole bunch of great new cards that'll be at the Baseball Card Illustrated eBay store. Hey, it's our friend East Coast Tom. But this video right here is actually eBay, what's sold in the past week, and 10 cool new listings. And you can find a link to the Baseball Card Illustrated eBay store in the description below. But enough about that. Let's get to the sales, and I take you back to last Monday. It's Monday, and we're going to start off the week with a daily double. That's right. We've got the great young outfielder from the Seattle Mariners, a rising star, one of the most exciting young players in the game. It's Julio Rodriguez. J-Rod pictured here on this 2023 Allen & Ginter Mini Gold Border Parallel. And that's a pretty cool card for somebody to add to their collection. The next one, it's nothing personal against him. It's all about the team he plays for. It's Patrick Mahomes, this 2018 Prestige card. Now, as you're watching this video, you already know how well this comment is going to hold up, but go Ravens, because it's anyone but the Chiefs for me. Anyway, I'm going to go ship this one off along with the Julio Rodriguez because I want to get this out of my collection. It's Tuesday. The Milwaukee Bucks surprisingly fired their head coach today, and I got 5 card sales to go through, starting with this one, a Topps tribute card of the Babe Ruth. And if you look at that one kind of carefully, it almost looks like it says Babe Ruth II, but he was definitely one of a kind. Up next, another sale to a good friend of the channel, and a good friend of mine for that matter, Mike Trout on this Topps Finest. He submitted an offer, I saw it, and we worked out a deal on this one, so thank you for that. Up next, a Hall of Famer from Museum Collection, numbered 117 out of 150. It's the great Tony Gwynn. And in light of this sale, I went and listed a bunch of other Tony Gwynn cards today. Maybe some of those will be featured later in this video in our 10 cool listings. Up next, this one I believe, if I'm not mistaken, was featured last week in 10 cool listings. It's an Adley Rutschman rookie card from Topps Archives. Some going on there with the top loader, but the card itself is good. So thank you to whoever purchased that one. And our last card, and my last sale of this Tuesday, is Tom Chambers, Legendary Contenders. And according to Bill Simmons in the Book of Basketball, which I highly recommend if you haven't read it, Tom Chambers was the MVP of the 1987 All-Star Game, which Simmons contends was the greatest All-Star game ever played. He scored 34 points. Now, Tom Chambers may not be the legend that you might remember from this area with Jordan, Bird, Magic, all those great players, but supposedly the best All-Star game ever played, this guy right here was your MVP. Well, I have to go interview for the Bucks head coaching position, so I'll see you tomorrow with more card sales. I've got a Wednesday 5-pack to share with you, and just wait till you see the last card that I have today. It's a really cool one. We're going to start in the NFL with Eddie George, the great running back from the Tennessee Titans. This is a Topps Finest Superstars card. And let's just see both sides of this one right here. Up next, speaking of greats, one of my favorite players of all time, Nolan Ryan, the all-time strikeout leader, 300 win club member. And here's a Topps Stadium Club Chrome card. Today was the day that Stadium Club came out for 2023, even though I know this is 2024. And I'm hoping to pick up some of that this weekend. Another Hall of Famer right here. This is the great Kirby Puckett. And I think this was part of the cool new listings a week or two ago. This is a CyberStats card from 1995 of the Hall of Fame Minnesota Twins outfielder. Speaking of Hall of Famers, we've got a new one right here represented on his Gold Cup rookie card. It's Todd Helton. And you can see here, I'm going to guess that this is Cincinnati based on the background here. And he's kind of dodging some rain during a delay, what I'm assuming is a delay. You can see the wheelbarrow there. Looks like he got tipped over in all the excitement and fun. But Todd Helton, just elected, one of a few guys elected to the Hall of Fame, and will be part of the festivities this summer. And our final card today, this is just a really cool one. It's the Fridge. William the Refrigerator Perry, he scored a touchdown in Super Bowl 20, and we'll talk a little bit about the back here. William Refrigerator Perry barreled into the end zone for Chicago's final touchdown, in the Bears' 46-10 rout of the Patriots in Super Bowl 20. 6'2", 318-pound plus starting defensive tackle, which compared to some guys in today's game would actually be light. Anyway, he could actually dunk. He had some hops, and apparently you can also say he had some touchdown runs because he had a few of those in his career as well. That's a look at all the... Actually, one other thing I just noticed here, there are at least, there's 2 members of the Battle Royal at WrestleMania 2 featured on this card. Little bonus wrestling for you. Obviously, the fridge was a big part of that. But right here you can see Jimbo Covert, who was also a member of the Bears championship team that year. Now we can move on to Thursday since I've got all that important information out of the way. It's Thirsty Thursday, but in our case, it's going to be Cardboard Thursday. 5 sales to get through, so let's start with Buster Posey. And with the Hall of Fame announcement earlier this week, some are speculating that Buster Posey will definitely get in the Hall of Fame when his turn comes around. And somebody's going to have this card to celebrate that moment when it happens. Up next, we've got one of my favorite players from my favorite team, the Denver Broncos. This is a Shannon Sharpe Metal Universe card of the great Hall of Fame tight end. Speaking of great receivers in the NFL, this guy's team might be headed to a Super Bowl. Again, you already know the answer. I don't as I record it. But this is Calvin Johnson, formerly of the Detroit Lions, with a nice speed to burn card here from Upper Deck. Up next, we got a guy that's just about to get his season going. Pitchers and catchers will be reporting pretty soon. Then position players, it's the Polar Bear, Pete Alonso, on his Topps rookie card. And for those of you wondering, this is the Series 2 edition, number 475. And the final card here, we're going to the NBA, and it's a sweet card of Kevin Garnett, KD, this Upper Deck SP Authentic, SP First Class. And here's a look at the back of that card. Obviously, KD won a championship with the Boston Celtics, and as you may know, the guy that coached that team now coaching your Milwaukee Bucks. That's a look at all the fun from Thursday. We'll see what Friday has in store for us next. It's Friday, and we're going to jump right into the weekend with a trio of sales. But first, you'll see right here in the background, I have this blaster box of 2021 Chronicles. For whatever reason, I never opened it back in the day. So I think what I'm going to do is the first 20 orders, if there's 20 from those of you in the Baseball Card Illustrated YouTube community that buy a card, just leave me a message, put it on this video, or go ahead and just send me a message on eBay after making an order, and I'll include one card from this blaster box. I'll just open it. We'll put the box opening at the end of next week's video, and I'll just go in order, and anybody that orders a card, they'll just get card 1, card 2, card 3, however many. You'll have a chance to, I guess, get one of the 4 Revolution inserts, which include 2 blaster exclusive groove parallels. Who knows, maybe you'll get a good card, an autograph could be in there, or you might get something like Matt Brash, but trying to make it fun, and a little bonus for those of you that are Baseball Card Illustrated friends, subscribers, and part of the card community. Now, let's get to the sales, and up first, we have a future Hall of Famer. This is Miguel Cabrera. This is a Topps Gold card from 2023, and as you can see here, it is numbered to 1816 of 2023 of the 3,000 hit club member, the 500 home run club member. Like I said, a future Hall of Famer, and see a little dent there on the top loader, so I'm going to change that out before throwing that in the mail after recording this video. And we got another Miguel Cabrera, and this one's kind of interesting because 2023, obviously, that's the end of his career. This is about the midway point, give or take, and as you can see here, on July 15th, 2011, Miggy cracked the 1,500 hit and taught me how to read of his career. At 28 years, 88 days of age, he was the second youngest active player to accomplish that feat, 55 days older than Alex Rodriguez, who did it in 2003. So this is the 2012 Topps Miguel Cabrera. Then switching over to basketball, we've got this card of Tobias Harris. It's a jersey relic from Select Prism, and as you can see on the back here, it is a selective swatch. I don't know what the process was for selecting it, but this is the swatch they came up with. So that's Friday's sales. Now let's take a look at Saturday. It's Sunday, and I know you're asking yourself, what happened to Saturday? Well, I stayed too late at the Madison Card Show opening blaster box right here with our friends Bo and East Coast Tom. And since cards weren't going to move out of the mailbox on Sunday morning anyway, we're just going to get it all done today. So 11 cards between Saturday and Sunday, and we'll start with Tim Tebow of all people. That's right, a 2011 Topps card of the quarterback shown there with the Denver Broncos. Up next, we have a football card from the Kansas City Swifties of Travis Kelce, a touchdown Masters. It's a dark day in America because we have yet another Kansas City Super Bowl coming, unfortunately. Here's Todd Helton. He made the Hall of Fame, and this is a Topps Gold Label card. That's a really nice one. Up next is Magic Johnson, who was the free throw percentage average leader in 1989, which is depicted on this Fleer card. And let's see, he shot, where is it? It's not on here. Well, thanks for anyway. Oh, wait. I did find 91%. It's in the lower right corner there. Now, this is a really nice sale right here. It's a Jamal Murray Prestige Rookie Class card, and you can see it's not just a plain one. It's some kind of, I think it's like raindrop, sparkle, something or other. Anyway, so that's a rookie card of him. Actually, you can really kind of see it if I get it at the right angle. There you go. You can kind of see what makes that a special card. This was one of the great receivers of all time. Some probably call him the best of all time. It's Jerry Rice on this Mosaic Hall of Fame card. His 49ers, we headed to the Super Bowl. Now, this is one of the many cards that I picked up at the Madison Card Show, and it's already sold. It's a Bo Jackson. Bowman is back. Silver chrome parallel. I'm not exactly sure the terminology off the top of my head, but this is a really nice card that somebody couldn't wait to get their hands on, so we'll get that out in mail. And then here's a couple cards that I guess I'm spoiling what you'll see later in the week, probably Wednesday or Thursday. You'll see the bar room rip that Bo, Tom, and I did. But here's a Kodai Senga Stadium Club rookie card. Pulled this parallel of Jordan Alvarez going yard. Then we have Matt Chapman, members only. And last but certainly not least, Skybox Premium autograph of Jalen Johnson, the Atlanta Hawks budding superstar. Now let's get to those top 10 cool new listings. I had to go get another card because I had that Bo Jackson in my list of 10 cool new listings. So anyway, as we get started with that, these are 10 new cards listed in the Baseball Card Illustrated eBay store. As I mentioned earlier in the video, if you leave a message on this video saying you bought a card, or just send me a message on eBay if you buy something next week, and you'll get one card from this box of Chronicles Baseball. Okay, here we go. So this is the replacement for Bo Jackson. It's a Jim Plunkett card from 1977 Topps. Pay no heed to this $2 sticker here. That's just on the top loader. And if you buy that one, or if you buy this one here with the $5 sticker tag on the Henry Davis rated prospect card, you'll get a brand new top loader, not one with a sticker on it. And these prices have nothing to do with the cards, just a top loader. I put them in. That's really a nice looking firework, I believe it's called. Parallel there. And how about this? We're going to go football with Richard Dent. This is a nice Mosaic Prism card. And that was a really cool one to find in my stack of inventory, along with, I've always wondered this. So this is Chrissy Everett, the great tennis Hall of Famer. And you look at her name, and to me, shouldn't it be Chris Evert or Evert, not Everett? But that's how I always was taught to pronounce it. No need to worry about how to pronounce this guy's name. Just call him the Kid, or Ken Griffey Jr., one of the greats of all time. This is one I'm not too familiar with. It's a Score Superstar card. And he certainly lived up to that, even though he was very early in his career when this card came out. Up next, we've got a Patrick Mahomes, and I'll give him his due for the ages, and they're back in the Super Bowl, ruining another Sunday. So our next one is a 2-card lot. They both come together. It's Jam Masters of Spud Webb. Thought that was a pretty cool find to find 2 of those cards. So you get 2 cards for the price of one order. And you know what? If you order that card And remind me, I'll send you 2 cards from Chronicles for that. How's that sound? Double the bonus. This is one I found at the Madison Card Show. It's a C.J. Stroud first Bowman card. And I think I got this one for $1, and that's a really nice find. His values have certainly gone up in the last couple weeks. Here's Kirby Puckett on a museum collection card, and this is actually a copper parallel. A really cool card of a guy that there's been a lot of interest in the eBay store, so I found some nice Kirby Puckett inventory. And our final card is of the captain. This is a museum collection 2021 canvas collection, and this is a little bit different than, I guess, the regular museum collection card of the great Yankee Hall of Famer. So I'd like to thank you for joining us here on this video. Hope you enjoyed it. Leave a comment below and let me know if there's a player that you are looking for, and we can see if we can find some for you. And of course, let me know what you thought of the other cards you saw in the video as well. And hit the like button. Subscribe to the channel if you're new here. We definitely would appreciate that. And like I said, if you buy a card next week, send me a reminder and I will get you one of the cards from this Chronicles Blaster, which will open at the end of next week's video. On behalf of Kevin the Diamond King, our graphics guru Dylan, and East Coast Tom for making a special appearance at the beginning of the video, I'm Bronco, the PSA 11. So long, everybody. You've been watching the Baseball Card Illustrated channel.